Hey, Sports Talk, what's up, man? Yeah, the sun is out. I love it, man. Love that sun. It's great energy. Anyway, man, before we talk about the Jets and many things, the Lakers won last night. That was a great game. They went to overtime, but well, they were losing, and they came back. LeBron went off. LeBron was going off. He stepped it up. Well, he did what he always do. Year 21. Man, the guy almost 39 years old. Man, when at this stage in sports, you see a lot of guys. Most guys in year 21. The handful of guys who made it, those guys was averaging 2 points, 3 points. They weren't doing much like that, and to have a guy just dropping 35 points, man, he was landing rain from anywhere, man. Playing defense, stepping it up. It was a great game. D'Lo, I was happy to see D'Lo just coming up, but with D'Angelo Russell, it's an up and down, man. You don't know which you're gonna get. But it was a good game last night for the Lakers, beating the Clippers. I haven't beat the Clippers in a while, and beating them, well, decades. Beating the Clippers was huge. You beat the Clippers, you beat the Suns. Those were big games, right? Those were big games. Clippers are now 3-2. So are the Lakers. You're above 500, which is a good thing. That's where you need to be. And I'm sorry the sun is out, so it's not much I could do right now to, I'll check it out before I post it. But hey, yeah, it was good for Laker fans. The Lakers beat Orlando the other day, and I was torn as an Orlando Magic fan. I like the Lakers as well. But I love my team. The Orlando Magic. I was happy to see. It was a good game. It was a good game. Orlando lost, but that was okay. It was a good game. I saw what I wanted to see. It's competition. All you want from your team is for your team to compete, and they did that. And then for the Lakers last night, what you saw from the Clippers. Yeah, they added James Harden, which is a good thing for them. But Kawhi, it was good to see Kawhi on the floor playing and dropping down. He was the guy wasn't missing. It was pretty good. You see Kawhi, you see Paul George, you see Westbrook playing. They were in sync together. Westbrook looked happy. So that's what you like, man. I like that for him. It was a good game overall. Went to overtime because the Clippers were winning, and then Lakers decided to come back. AD, finally, want to be a leader. Finally, but we'll see how long that stays. You know what I mean? We'll see how long that stays. But so far, he stepped up. He just had to show the same tenacity with Denver, because he could take over the game. He could take over the game, man. You don't need to be shooting, out there. You dominate the post, So, but it was overall it was a great game, man. Anyway, man, Jets fans, man, all Jets fans, man, there's a lot of my Jets fans, super upset that they didn't see any trade. Right, the guys, everyone upset. They didn't see any trade. Wow, I didn't see any trade. From the Jets, from Joe Douglas. What's going on? With the team. Just ravaged with injury like that on Sunday, last week Sunday with the Giants. Which is something which is crazy, by the way. The NFL got to do something about that. But I understand. For a lot of teams who share stadiums. Right, like the Jets and Giants, share a stadium, so it's difficult to have real grass. Right, it's difficult to have the real grass, and I know it's adding to a lot of the injuries going around the league. But that's a difficult task, So because you share a stadium with other team, whether it's soccer, which is world football, by the way. World football, whether it's soccer, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's difficult, for a team like the Jets and other team too. Because you rent the stadium to other events. So having the grass, with the steps, all the stuff that's going to destroy the grass, and you don't want that, which is where the turf come in. So the turf is easy to maintain, especially for those guys handling that every day. So if you have the Jets playing on Sunday game, and then Giants playing a Monday night game, so that's gonna be tough. How would you prepare that field after a game like that? So it's gonna be difficult. So I understand why they have the turf, but you're looking at, if the NFL doing so much for to protect players injuries, and we had more injuries more than ever. For the past 3 to 4 years, we have more injuries in the NFL than ever. More players getting injured, and so it's tough, So they're looking at the hits. The hits are, as a former football player myself, the hits are, nobody want those hits. You have to be strong to deal with that, to know that you're about to get clocked, and then just prepare yourself. Sometimes you don't see it, you don't see the hit coming, so that's the biggest part. But other than that, it's a great stuff, man. It's great stuff, but we got to see more. But anyway, like I was saying, for the Jets fans, a lot of fans, a lot of people call me, hey man, the Jets didn't make any move. You should be upset. And they tried. Joe Douglas went all out, because you gotta look at it. Aaron Rodgers gave the Jets almost $36 million. You think you give up $36 million to do what? For them to just, I'm being nice? No, he gave them that money for them to go get players. He gave them that money for them to go get players. Why the hell would you give up $36 million of your money if they're not doing anything with it? Trust me, I've been there. You give up money and they're not doing anything with it, man. So of course you get pissed off sometimes. But hey, but for the Jets, they try to make move. They try to make move before the trade deadline. The Jets try to trade. They try to do a blockbuster trade. They try to trade Davante Adams and Mike Evans and Tee Higgins. All three. The Jets went off. Joe Douglas went off. Right? For him to go, not just for one player, 3. Tee Higgins, Mike Evans, and Davante Adams. Can you imagine? Not all teams said no. But look at the Raiders. They fired McDaniel. They fired the GM, and rightfully so. Shout out to Pierce, man. Finally, he's gonna he's interim head coach, former Giants, and like he said he was born a Raider. He was born and rated, and so he's happy to be where he is. I wish him well, man. I wish him success. You want to see the guy just I want to see something happen, man. I want them to start winning and see what it is. Now it's gonna be a tough game for him against the Giants. That's his former team. I know they're coming in. There's gonna be a lot of jitters, a lot of nervousness, but it's gonna be good. It's good for the game. It's good for him. This is the time to test who you are. But in terms of the Jets, they swing. They went on. They try to get both Davante Adams and Mike Evans and Tee Higgins. Can you imagine if that trade was just actually happened? Man, it would have been crazy. It would have been crazy for as a Jets fan. It would have been crazy to but it shows you that Joe Douglas trying. Even though I think that you should try to get some offensive line, you know what I mean? Try to trade for some, but hey, that's what I would do. But I think that you show commitment. You show that we dedicated, because it's not just. And by the way, Corey Davis called the Jets. Corey Davis, has called the Jets and told them that he wants to come back. So there's a possibility that and maybe the next 3 weeks or so, Corey Davis might come back, because he didn't officially retire. He never said I'm retiring from the game. He just stepping away from the game. Mental health. He's dealing with a lot, because a lot of time guys keep getting hurt. You keep getting hurt. Because he is injury prone, and you start looking at, wait a minute, do I want to go to that pounding? Do I want to go to the rehab? Because when you hurt, if you play sports, right? If you play sports and you get hurt, it's a lonely feeling. It's a lonely feeling, man. Going to all the treatment, you have to be mentally prepared. You have to be mentally, dedicated to go to that type of stuff. But if you're not, I'm not saying that guys can't heal faster, but you look at the commitment. The commitment is not just from your doctors. The commitment is also from yourself. And like what you're willing to do to do that. So that's what it is. You know what I mean? So you have most guys. The human body is different. A lot of people are different. Some people heal faster than others, and then of course we know age does play a major part of that. But modern medicine changed a lot of things. Allow us to be able to we have the those nano. We have the different things, embryos or different things that people we're able to use now, and in the age of technology that allow us to be able to to do that. So but for Jets fans, it's exciting, man. It's exciting to I would have loved to get those players. You know what I mean? I would have loved to get those players, man, to have, to have that, to have Mike Evans, who's this is it. Todd Bowles gonna lose his job. He banked his entire, because he's always done that, man. The guy's a loser, man. He's always done that. I don't think he should ever be a head coach. He's just like Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel should never be a head coach, ever. Now he's a good, when it comes to coordinator, he's a good coordinator. He's a good coordinator, which I think that he's going back to New England. I'll be surprised if by Sunday he's not with the Patriots. So Belichick love him. Belichick love him like a son. So you know what I mean. So does Robert Kraft. So I'll be surprised if Mike McDaniel's not already in New England, right? On the sideline helping, calling plays, working with Mike Jones. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But it's good that it's good for the Jets. But I would have loved to see Mike Evans, who's he's the guys out there. This is it. I don't know that the Bucks thinking you're not making the playoffs, man. You're not going anywhere. You should have just pull off the trade, get a draft pick, because after this he's not coming back. You know what I mean? He's not trying to come back there. He went out. And Davante Adams, as well. Like the Raiders, I don't know what they're thinking. Like, you know what I mean? Like Davante hated McDaniel. That's why you see Davis, just fire everybody else. He said, man, let's get rid of the whole squad, and he did that. And they keep going from coaches, man, GM coaches. You know what I mean? Like there's no stability there. None. It's a bad organization, man. Bad organization. I think but that would have been good. But the Jets tried, man. They tried. Joe Douglas tried. He tried to get and not just Davante Adams, right? Not just Davante Adams, not just Mike Evans, but Tee Higgins. He tried to pull a 3 wide receiver trade. 3. He offered, a number one pick, a future number one, not this year, coming, a future number one pick for Davante Adams, based on performance, of course. That could have been a high second round pick. Is really is a first rounder, and a second for Mike Evans, which they didn't take, a high second round pick too. They didn't take, and also a late second rounder for that could have potential be a third rounder for Tee Higgins, but none of the team budged. I will call again. I will call again with firing McDaniel, all the stuff. Again, I will call again. I will see. But none of the team wanted to budge. They want to keep their players. Rightfully so. Those guys are good players. You know what I mean? Great players. Mike Evans will be a Hall of Fame. So is Davante Adams, but his name is already engraved. You know what I mean? No matter what, I think from his time in Green Bay, and a little bit that with the Raiders, with David Carr, so I think that he did enough. Tee Higgins, of course, is an up and coming, but still, those guys have the potential. All 3 guys, would have been great for the Jets. If you get Davante Adams, Garrett Wilson's no longer your number 1 target, right? He's a big body, which is what Corey Davis would bring for the Jets as well. Because that's why he's thinking about coming back. But when it starts getting cold like that, you need that. You need that big body, that presence. So you're able to trade a Davante Adams. That would have been good for the Jets. You know what I mean? You get Mike Evans, also a big, tall, physical body, red zone threat. That would have been great for the Jets. Tee Higgins, the same thing. But hey, all teams said no. And then now the fact that Corey Davis decided to call the Jets, that's a good thing. Hey, come back, because he's a big physical presence. So he'll come in and be wide receiver 2, because Garrett Wilson, yeah, he's shifty, but he's not. You know what I mean? If you're a big corner, you could jam him up a little bit, but he is shifty. He's very elusive. So I don't know. But he needs somebody else to be able to help take that double coverage from him. I think Lazar is more of a 3. He's not a number 2 receiver. The money they give him, they pay him out as a wide receiver 1, that big contract. But I know that they did that for Aaron Rodgers. To get Aaron Rodgers to keep him happy. So you got Lazar come in, but that was too much of money. The drops. He's dropping a lot of balls. He got to go back to the drawing board. Go to the ball machine, man. Juggling machine. Go out there and catch. Put 100 balls. Catch 100 balls, man. Pay a high school receiver, a high school quarterback, whatever. Give him $1,000, man. Work with you. On your day off, you have a day off. Yes, I understand you need your body to heal, but I'm saying, or get Tim Boyer to throw you some balls, because it's not working, man. You dropping too many passes, too many things that could have been first down. It costs us the game. Yeah, you had a big catch on Sunday with the Giants. Okay, that's great, but come on, man. So Allen Lazar is more, is a number 2. Garrett Wilson, Allen Lazar more a number 3. He's a number 3 receiver. Corey Davis will automatically take the reign as a number 2 receiver for the New York Jets. And the only person who would unseat the Garrett Wilson as a number 1 receiver is Davante Adams. Davante Adams, is a true number 1. So it'd be 1 and 1A with Davante Adams. I'd have been Garrett Wilson, but not so much Mike Evans. Mike Evans, he is a big body. He is a threat, but I'm just saying he doesn't garner that same had the same thing with Odell Beckham. So we'll see. Anyway, man, to Jets fan, hey, my Jets fans, I know you saying that Joe Douglas didn't do much, but the guy there, he tried. He tried, because like he said yesterday, you have to, because listen, you have to be willing to dance. You have to have a trade partner. You can't trade with yourself. If that's the case, every team will be elite. You know what I mean? If you can trade with yourself or whatever, go to the pass or whatever, every team will be elite. You know, you have to have a partner. You can't, you can dance on your own all you want to, but you need a partner to make it work. And there weren't any willing participant that said, okay, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna let you do this and whatever. He made calls, and the team said no. So anyway, man, I want to see great football, man. I want to see great football. We have a Monday night coming up. I'm super excited for that. Even though Sunday was a low-score game, Greg Zola saved the Jets' season, keep us in the running for the playoffs. But I want to see more from Zach Wilson, and I think that this Monday night is going to be the true testament of what he is and who he is, what he's willing to do, and how good he can become. So, because if he play bad, the 3 and out, all the stuff, he's gonna get booed Monday night. He's gonna get booed, and then it's a time. Tim Boyle come in. If Tim Boyle come in the game, let's say Zach Wilson struggle. Tim Boyle come in the game and start lining it up. It's over. Zach Wilson's career is over because everybody can see who he is. Change the scenery maybe might help, but at this point, you're like, yo, come on. But we'll see what happens, man. I'm rocking my hat, chilling. You know what I mean? Hey, sports talk, man. Listen, man, I appreciate the love. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share, man. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers. I'm almost there, and I'm hoping for your help to help me get there. All right, peace out. Hey, listen, sorry for the lighting. I know it's terrible. It's a road show. I'm driving. I said, let me do that, and we'll see. All right, guys. Thank you.